Our educational system, and indeed our society as a whole, was destroyed in the 19th century by the German influence.
Really?
The best advice for young men. Well, I suppose one way I could put it would be to not be German. Another way to put it might be to tell you to not be an idiot. But I think it's best put in 2 points. First, know your place. Second, become somebody. German philosophy destroyed the world. We live in its ruins. Fortunately, because we're Christians, we know that life comes from death. The world will rise to greater greatness, bringing the West with it or not. And here you are, a young Western man, with no roots, but perhaps crying about blood and soil. A man with little faith, but lecturing people about theology. A Calvinist in his cage stage. I'm going to read you, O young man, a letter written by the mother of Arthur Schopenhauer, a German philosopher. She wrote it to him while he was young in 1807. And she wrote it to you, O young man. You are not an evil human. You are not without intellect and education. You have everything that could make you a credit to human society. Moreover, I am acquainted with your heart and know that few are better, a mother. But you are nevertheless irritating and unbearable, and I consider it most difficult to live with you. All of your good qualities become obscured by your super cleverness and are made useless to the world merely because of your rage at wanting to know everything better than others, wanting to improve and master what you cannot command. With this, you embitter the people around you, since no one wants to be improved or enlightened in such a forceful way, least of all by such an insignificant individual as you still are. No one can tolerate being reproved by you, who also still shows so many weaknesses yourself, least of all in your adverse manner, which in oracular tones proclaims this is so and so, without ever supposing an objection. If you were less like you, you would only be ridiculous. But thus as you are highly annoying. That's right, young man. Because we take you seriously, we are irritated by you. Because if we didn't take you seriously, we would laugh at you. The irritating young man doesn't know his place in the world. The irritating young man is a machine, an inexorable machine, an unstoppable machine. He has no compassion. He has no sense of place. He has not become somebody. He has not done something. And that's really when your education starts to bear fruit. Knowing things is not being educated. Having a powerful intellect is not being educated. Changing the world, changing people, having conversations, figuring out where you are and where you're going, those things change the world. So remember, know your place. Become somebody. You don't have to stay in your place. But really, is there anyone more annoying than you? At age 19, 23, 25, having done nothing but read books in your mom's basement. telling the rest of us what the world is like. Get out into the world, be somebody, get a woman, get a child. Then delight and refresh us, resuscitate us with your knowledge. Get the life first, then knowledge. Which, admit it, is the opposite of how you thought it should go. The peace of Christ be upon you.
Aí sim é um homem de verdade, não é esses troços do grupo não, essas carcaças velhas, uol, fim de carreira.
Cadê você, profeta, autarquia? Hein? Pedrada no inferno, fala comigo aí, matador de demônio. Hein?